Today is a significant day. You may ask yourself why. It's come to my attention that everybody out there in the world of YouTube land is trying too hard. They don't have a story, they don't have this, they don't have that. Everything is like a constant sales pitch which they are trying to achieve something in their lives. Oh, I am from the generation that is known as the baby boomers, in which in the 1960s, when hippies were supposed to be roaming the earth, but I actually didn't know about hippies until like 20 years later in the 1980s. So to find out now that the new generation is the millennials, they're constantly in need of self-gratification from Instagram and their friends who have to tell them that they are wonderful all the time. Now, these people have discovered the fact that they can go on YouTube and sit there all day, call it a job, and then what they do is they crave your attention by asking for subscribers, liking the button, description down here, this over there. It's just pathetic. Drives me up the bloody wall, sitting there every day watching these bloody stupid kids with nothing to say apart from, hey, I've got nothing to say, that's all, switch off now. From what I gather, all of these bloody kids out there that are sitting on YouTube, I'd love to know where some of them get they've either got a rich daddy who provides them with Lamborghinis and constant air tickets, or they've signed up to an influencer deal where they have to produce blogs, and they get their meagre incomes to go off around the world travelling and sit on beaches and go, hey, look at this, I'm a palm tree today, and I've got to giggle a little bit, and I've got to go on a cruise ship, and I've got to go to Bora Bora, and I've got to go to, oh, tomorrow I'm going to a festival. Really, it's just so, what is it? It is, isn't it? It's like, did all these kids just lose their souls to product? Like, it's the, Joe, I think that somewhere in this chain of sort of things that are going on in the world right now, that there's an advertising agency out there that said, let's get a whole bunch of young kids. We don't have to do anything. As an advertising agency, we're not selling stuff on TV anymore, like, because nobody watches it. So what we'll do is we'll get all these kids and we'll give them all the products which no one wants, and they can then sit there and say how cool it is and that they've been using it for 2 weeks, and they buy it on Amazon, and here's a 10% off code where they get this product for whatever, they get the product for free, and then mugs like everybody else and you and me go out and buy the product. We're jammed in the world of consumerism. Why do we have to live in a society like this? To become this consumer that we've become, it's just weird. Consumer of just junk. All the things that people buy nowadays, they're all made of plastic, and they're all like, they don't have any quality about them, and they're just, but there are other products out there that are high quality and far and few between, and you know, they cost a lot more, but you don't, you know, finding these products is very difficult. We are in this product society where the only thing in life is to consume product. We're only out to consume the product which is being generated on a constant basis. Is that what we are here for? Don't we have any other thing in life that is just, that makes us human? I watch some of these videos on YouTube of people sailing off around the world, and they seem to, you know, they live their life free of the restrictions of consumerism in a way, but they're constantly repairing their boats, so they're tied into this boat repair lark, which highly amuses me because I find it really gratifying watching somebody going through their bilge pump and then jumping in the sea and swimming with sharks and dolphins and doing whatever they do. But then you switch over onto a different channel on YouTube and you find some young, good-looking, perfectly, well, entitled young oink driving around in a bloody Lamborghini or a Ferrari or something like that up a mountainside doing 158 miles an hour, having a good life, living in apartments in Saint-Tropez and Monaco and you know, you've probably seen them all, or driving around on skateboards in New York, which is my other gripe in life. Actually, there are a couple of really, really good bloggers out there that I have to give credit to, that actually I do like, you know, like Casey Neistat, and there's others who just go around on skateboards, and there's a young lady who wears terrible sunglasses, probably like my own, and they just sit there blogging stuff, selling product, because like they're both product sellers actually, like because they're all selling product, like they're all tied into product sales, and it's like you've got to be I don't know, they're using YouTube to get their sales pitch across, so they're salesmen. If people enrich their minds and become sort of like self-aware of who they are, which is one thing, and then they express it to people on YouTube, and then they let everybody else out here in the big world know about that. That's one thing, but then they're selling that as a product. So it's like, oh, I'm doing yoga and I'm sitting on a beach wearing my bronzing skin tanner or something, while promoting healthy being or whatever, eating vegan food. I'm trying to put my finger on it, but I can't quite. It's like, you know, in the movie The Matrix, where he's in the car just before he takes the blue pill, and he says, stop the car, I want to get out. And she opens the door and it's raining, and they just look down this road, and she says, Neo, you've been down that road, you know where it leads. And it's like, I feel I'm in that same boat right now. Like I've been down that road and I've seen that happen before. It's like when I look at these kids on YouTube, I look back to when I was their age and I go, hey, when I was 18, I thought I knew it all. You know, I did know it all. Still do. You have the attitude in life where nothing scares you about anything. I don't know. What am I talking about? I'm just waffling.